I haven't even started to get on the internet yet. It's already starting to be looking like a wacky day, man. I was last 2 nights, man. I've been jumping down the rabbit hole, man. I've been I've been in it's almost as if the technology has sucked my soul into it. You know what I'm saying? There's been so much shit ever since January 6th. Here's what's messed up, and I don't. I'm confused about the whole 6-7 shit, right? Like I don't understand the concept of it, but don't you find it weird? January 6th, someone died, and then the very next day, someone gets shot. And you have 6 and 7, right? It's fucking weird, right? It's just weird. It's something I noticed last night. I don't know. I'm not. Uh, it's weird, man. It's weird, man. It's just I can't. The people that are gassed up by the racism and the stuff they see on television is just. I had somebody on here the other day, man, that I literally added, and then I realized they was MAGA, and then I saw the shit. They was just talking stuff about Somalians. Now I had Somalian friends, man. I used to hang out with Somalians, man. They used to feed me all that type of stuff. Um, decent people, hardworking and shit, man. Like, our country was built by immigrants. Back when my family came over here, it was the Irish. The Irish were getting, persecuted against. When my ancestors came over here to this country, it was the Irish that were getting persecuted. And if you know anything about that, you can look it up. It really did happen, man. They treated the Irish. It was like they had the African Americans, and then it was like Irish, and then everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't understand how y'all got so much hate in your heart. Why? Why do you got so much hate in y'all's heart, man? Dude, a lady got fucking shot in broad daylight, man. I saw the video, man. I watched an ex-FBI agent fucking run through it and be like, well, here's where she was turning the wheel to get away. Dude, if they're going to shoot a woman in broad fucking daylight and then try to label her a domestic terrorist, dude, she wasn't no domestic terrorist. She was just a chick that was trying to get away, man. Dude, if I have 3 people hop out of a car with masks on me too, dude, fuck yes, dude. I actually had that happen in Florida when I got arrested. And with that many fucking automatic weapons, I laid on the ground and did not move because that's what I was told to fucking do. You know what I'm saying? I honestly, at that point in my life, I thought I was going to get shot. I thought I was going to die. Thankfully, Jacksonville Sheriff's Office didn't, that day. They fucking threw me in the fucking car and took me to jail. We need to come together, man. Like, there is such a division in this country, dude. We're going to be speaking Russian or Chinese by the end of it, man. Mark my words. United we stand, divided we fall, man. It's that simple. And they've done, the powers that be have done a good job in dividing us, And Look, I'm empathetic to MAGA, but we ain't gonna forget. We're not gonna forget that you voted this shit in. We're not gonna forget the people that got killed because of you. So, it is, man. We in a shitstorm, dude. I hope y'all having a blessed day. I just woke up, man. Like I said, dude, I may put my phone away today because I've been, like I said, 2 nights in a row, dude. Like, I was up to like, what was it, 3 the night before, 3, 4 in the morning the night before, going through shit, looking at shit, just trying to, like, what's going on. And then last night I went to bed at like 2:30, man. It's, I talk a lot about AI, and I talk a lot about phones and addictions with phones, because I'm an ex addict. You know what I'm saying? I'm an addict with the alcohol and stuff. And I'm noticing. I had a buddy of mine the other day saying that I'm starting to get an addiction to the YouTube. I'm starting to get an addiction. I'm spending a lot more time on it than I used to. And damned if he isn't right. Yeah, man, I got to set up some parameters again. You know, anything that comes in between you trying to get your shit done can't be considered an addiction. You know, sorry, I just got up, so it can't be considered an addiction. You know, people are addicted to all types of wild shit, man. Some people are addicted to working out. Not really such a bad thing, but you know, I have a workout program that I do on a regular basis. You know, it's crazy, you know, but it's our vices. It's what we use to, you know, get around, and what we use to, you know, make life a little bit more, you know, understandable. But it's hard to understand, man. I still cannot fathom, because that could have been my mom, dude. That could have been your wife. That could have been anybody's, like, sister. You feel me? And then I see people talking about Somali this, Somali that. That chick was not Somalian, dude. She looked just like me. You know? Do you feel me? And I don't care what people look like. Never have, man. Never have. You know, Martin Luther King said, we judge people based on the content of their character. You know? And I've done this most of my life. And that's why, honestly, I moved to Virginia and I had a lot of black and Hispanic friends. You know why? Because the white people up there were pompous, stuck up, and acted like their shit didn't stink. And they all had racist overtones. So I was just like, I don't vibe with you. And then I got a lot of hate. A lot of people hated on me, man. Why? Because I won't conform to your fucking racist ideology? Your little box? Because I believe everybody has a opportunity to be here? An opportunity to try to get it? I know why I've been being targeted, man. Because people don't want to hear this shit. And I'm not giving you an option. I'm on this platform to fucking, like, this is what you need to hear. I don't know, man. I gotta feed these dogs. I might do a couple videos, man. I haven't even begun to jump down the rabbit hole this morning. I can't. You know, there's another mass shooting in Utah, and I hate to say it, it sounds like a false flag to take away from what happened in Minneapolis. You know, or it could just be another crazy fucking nut. Who knows, man? Is this a problem or not? Dude, I used to have to live by the gun on a fucking daily basis. And now I'm like, damn, I'm scared because I don't have my fucking gun rights no more. I got everything back but my gun rights. My voting rights, I was able to vote in the election. I was able to do this, able to do that. Thank you, what was the governor from Virginia? He gave me my voting rights back. And then the funny thing about it is Trump gave me my voting rights back in Florida, so I used that to vote against him. Thank you. You know? Not like it didn't work because you rigged the election. It's plain to see, man. I don't know, man, if y'all still living that veil over your eyes. It's plain to see, man. Because you can see the numbers. They're not sitting there hitting a bunch of bot boards to make the numbers on the internet go up so it seems like they got more support. I know about that because I was in the music industry. That's how they do. They literally do this shit to influence. It's not, dude. It's fake fucking accounts hitting likes to increase the algorithm, right? You can see it when the protests come out. That J6 protest versus the No King protest, man, it's like night and day, bro. So what does that tell you about reality? Are you really the majority? Because right now, where I'm standing, it's looking like 70% us, 30% y'all. That's what it's looking like. And hopefully every day we're pulling another one to our side. And it's not about sides, man. It's about right and freaking wrong, dude. Basic human decency, man. But we've become such a narcissistic society that, you know, it's almost like everybody gets off on somebody else's pain, as long as it ain't happening to me, right? Well, dude, if you know anything about history, after they're done here, they're coming after you next. But I read the poem, so I'm not going to let them come after me, Mo. You feel me? I read the poem. So when I started seeing the bullshit starting to happen, oh yeah, I already saw this in history class. This happened in 1939. We saw it. You ain't gonna sit there and push your agenda in your lot with me, man. I'm way too intelligent for that shit. You know, and it's a known fact, dude. Not to disrespect y'all, but Trump said it himself. He likes the stupid voters. They're easier to control. They fall for it. Like, how many times you gonna have a man lie to you before you realize he's lying, man? Because that's all I'll see him do, man. I watched Christy Nome last night, dude. Pfft, trash. Fucking trash, man. Repeat. Oh, we're going after child molesters. What about your boss, dude? Release the fucking Epstein files, right? Oh, we're taking all these dangerous people. The only dangerous people I see on the streets are y'all. Don't try to hit us with that mom fuck, dude. We're not P. Diddy, dude. This is not Get Him to the Greek. And we know that's Trump's little buddy, right? Fucking dumb, man. I swear, like, it's like every day, like, do I keep my peace and just not watch television and not watch what's going on? But then there's a side of me that's like, nah, hell no, dude. I gotta be informed. So if the worst case scenario hits, I'm already prepared for it. Right? I just can't fathom it, dude. I don't know why. There's so much hate in all y'all's hearts, man. You know? And I try to understand. I try to understand the other side, and I can't. The only thing I understand is that they fed into your insecurities. And you grabbed it and ran with it like it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, someone that's, you know? I don't know, man. To all the people out there that are out in the streets, sitting there protesting today, man, look, I'm going to say a couple prayers for y'all, man, that you be safe too. I've been praying for a lot of non-selfish stuff for me lately, man. Not about, hey, I need this, I need that. I've been praying for literally us to come together. I've been praying for people to try to have some understanding. And the main thing, I've been praying for the 25th fucking amendment, man. Dude, we have processes to do this shit. Where we failed as a country, as we failed when he didn't go to jail for his 34 fucking felonies. Dude, I did 2 years for crushed aspirin. Sold under false pretense. 2 fucking years. But I don't have money like that, right? I'm poor. Do you see the problem here? 2 fucking years for crushed aspirin, sold under false pretense. That $100 cost me $3,000 in the long run in 2 years of my life. But I wasn't on no goddamn island. I'll tell you that. Just saying. You know, and that shit's plain as day, dude. If you're still sitting there thinking he's a fucking informant and shit, nah, dude. Come on, man. Don't be stupid. Don't be dumb about it. Fuck wrong with y'all? Do you believe anything anybody tells you? Because obviously y'all don't do your own research. You're just an echo chamber, man. I'm original. Always have been. I'm also it was an NTG. Yeah, I'm NTG, bro, all day. Ever since, actually, before The Apprentice. The guy's always been trash. The only one in the family that has any sort of spine or backbone is Mary Trump. And I'm going to say it. I love what she's been doing. Get out of there. So, I don't know, man. Y'all have a blessed day, dude. I'm going to get my day started. I got to call my sponsor, man. But we don't talk politics. But I don't know, man. I need to hit the AA meeting, too, because it's just the stress of this shit is like, and that's the problem. Sometimes they want you to get triggered, they want you to hit those certain things and like run back to the streets, run back to the safety of the shit we used to do. Nah, fuck no, dude. I've made too much progress and change in the last 3 years to ever go back to what I was. So, they keep trying, but it's just not going to happen, man. I got a whole directive. I got a whole idea of things I'm trying to do. And for the first time in my life, I believe I have something valuable worth fighting for. And you know what that is, people? Our U.S. Constitution. Yes. That's the only thing that matters in this equation. Because if that goes away, there will be no I can say whatever the fuck I want on the internet. You won't be able to say what you want in your own house. Call my bluff. We saw it in Germany in 1939 to 1945. They took this shit fresh out the playbook. Y'all wouldn't know because you spent too much time on your cell phones in school instead of fucking paying attention. Unless you researched it yourself. But all y'all watch is like TikTok videos and dance videos and shit. We had no choice but to learn this shit when I was growing up because they didn't have any distractions inside there except for maybe a joint or two. You hear me? But that just made listening to the shit a lot more. And you know what? I'm blessed for that. I'm glad I lived in that era. I'm glad I grew up when I grew up. Because I've watched this country. I've watched the younger generation dumb down in the last 20 years. And I know it's because of these fucking cell phones. I know it's because of social media. So, figure it like this, man. I've been trying to do short videos, but the more shit happens, the longer my videos seem to get, right? And I bear with you. I hope if you're listening to my message, man, listen to all of it. Listen to everything through, It's not just me ranting and raving, man. I'm dropping some nuggets of truth in this stuff. And that's another thing. I'm going to end with this. I am damn tired of a motherfucker spitting lies all fucking day long and talking about truth this, truth that. Shut the fuck up. Period, point blank, man. We don't believe your lying ass no more. Period. So, stop saying this is the truth. You're trying to manufacture a falsified truth. Fuck out of here.